Did you take a break after the candidates
Uh,
to celebrate?
I didn't get much time actually.
Oh,
I had some media commitments and
in
yeah.
India. Was it crazy to see so many fans welcoming you at the airport and everywhere?
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it after I won the tournament. But it was anyways nice to see so many people, especially so many kids staying up at that late hour.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 3 a.m. in the morning. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it
very
was
very special
amazing.
opening.
Honestly, my top favorite opening is Accelerated Dragon, so I was a big fan of Nakamura's choice at the
Mhm.
candidates. Were you shocked by this opening? It is not so popular at the top level.
Yeah, I wasn't shocked, but I was not expecting it as one of the main openings. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's an interesting opening. There are a lot of interesting ideas there. It was a very uh, interesting choice by Nakam.
Okay. Many grandmaster suffer a lot after a loss. It is pretty painful, especially in classical chess when you fight for 5 or 6 hours. How can you remain some calm and focused after the loss to Alireza?
Yeah, it was a very tough loss for sure. Yeah, I clearly could have did much better in that game, but yeah, I had a rest day after that game.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of helped me recover mentally, and
Mm-hmm.
on the rest day I did some fun activities, and it was like I felt really good after that. So
And what do you do usually in such a situation? Some grandmasters say that the best way to deal with a loss is to win some games, so they just play for fun on Chess.com or something. Some grandmaster say that it is good to just make a quick draw after the loss to just have a time to process the loss. What do you do? Just keeping your mind occupied with something else than chess?
I I try to think about the next game and come in terms of the reality.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it's not easy for sure, but yeah, once you start thinking about the next game, you start planning things.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like like something happened in the past.
Okay, I understand. Um, many top players, like strong grandmaster 26, 2700 even, they turn themselves in online players, so-called. They play all Titled Tuesdays, Champions Chess Tours and everything. You don't play online that much. Is it just because you don't like it, or you are so focused on classical chess?
I used to play online quite a bit in the pandemic, but I've never really been like so serious about it. I've never
Mm-hmm.
took it like as seriously as
Mm-hmm.
over the board chess, and at some point once the tournaments resumed, I thought it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
make much sense to focus on both, so I decided to take a break from online chess. But it doesn't mean I'll not play it in the future.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Here we are in Warsaw. You will play a lot of rapid and blitz games. Did you make some special preparations, like openings or maybe more tactical training before such a tournament?
Yeah, I tried to think about the tournament. I mean, some openings and some solving for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't get a lot of time to do some serious preparation. But whatever time I could find, I was trying to use it. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no matter how much you prepare, you're always not fully ready. So
It is typical.
yeah.
Yeah, now you work with Grzegorz Gajewski. Because of that, Polish fans were rooting for you in the candidates. Um, what did Grzegorz changed in your chess? How did he help you?
Um, yeah, so our work started from 2023. So that's like 1.5 years, pretty much. Um, and yeah, when we started working on chess, I guess I was quite talented, but inexperienced at the top level. And obviously,
Yeah, you are
guys,
17.
yeah, I mean, I was even younger back then.
Yes.
But obviously, Gajewski has a lot of experience working with Vichy, with Duda. He helped him in the Madrid candidates, and
Yes.
he obviously is very experienced at the elite events. So
Yes.
he kind of at the start it was mainly the openings. We managed to develop a repertoire, some good opening preparation. Obviously, openings was never really um,
Like main
my
focus.
my
Yeah.
strength, but after we started working together, it became much better and more suited to the elite level. And yeah, other than that, I mean, whenever he accompanies me for tournaments, like he not only helps in the openings but also in the general mood to keep the spirits up, and he analyzes my games. He tells me some improvements, and yeah, it's quite a lot
Okay.
of fun working with him.
Okay, and I understand. Yeah, the mood is in the team is pretty important. And previously, Grzegorz also worked with Anand, right? Was it Anand's recommendation to work with Grzegorz?
Sure, it was. I mean, it was. We were considering for the 2023 Tata Steel Masters. That was my first like elite super tournament,
Yes.
um, and we thought like I already had experience working with Gajewski because he was part of the Waka Academy, Westbridge Anand Chess Academy,
Yeah.
and I was quite interested in working with him, and uh, Anand sir and Westbridge that time helped me, uh, to collaborate with Gajewski, and so yeah, it started from there, and also later Westbridge became my sponsor, like personal sponsor, and they are really helping me with all the training. So
I understand. And currently, everyone can be a super specialist on chess as far as he has Stockfish on. So it is a pretty powerful tool, but as with tools, you can use it the right way or harm yourself. Do you think that many young players harm themselves by using Stockfish too much?
I have to admit I'm not a great expert in that topic, but
Have you been working with engines when you were, like, let's say, 13 years old or 14?
well, till I became a grandmaster, it was very rare. I pretty much didn't do any serious work with computers. So it was kind of an experiment. I guess I did gain a lot of things from that experiment. But right now at this level, I guess it's a must that you work with engines. You familiarize with all the new plans and ideas. Yeah, it's a very tough question to answer.
Yeah, I understand. I like this type of questions. And now you're obviously preparing or starting to prepare for the match against Dinkliren. And what is the plan? Do you have prepared the plan for the until November, or it is yet to be planned?
It's still a work in progress. It's still quite early, and obviously that is the main goal for this year. But yeah, the main objective is to the plan is still in progress, but the main objective is to have fun and
Okay.
and work hard and be at my absolute best for the match. Do all the right things, be disciplined. So, yeah.
How long do you typically train if you are not at the tournament?
At home, you mean?
Yes, at home.
Uh, it depends on the day actually. I don't have like I have to work this many hours on this day, or I don't have any thing like that. But Usually when I'm at home and I don't have any other commitments, I pretty much stay with chess like all the day. And
Okay, it is tricky questions because I asked the same question to Jan Krzysztof Duda, and he says he don't train a lot. He said like 3 hours a day, but then he said that in free time he reads chess books. So,
yeah, it's also depends on what you mean by training.
mhm.
Even when I'm not in front of like computer or chessboard, it's probably I'm still training because
Thank you.
something is going on in my head. Yeah, so it's very hard to say what is training.
Okay, I have last two questions. Obviously, top grandmasters prepare for the game, like opening or strategy against certain player. Have you had ever such a moment that you have a plan, let's say some opening, you sit at the board, and suddenly you have some completely other idea, and you play something else? Or do you always play like was planned?
Yeah, it happens quite a lot actually.
Oh, really?
Because whatever you prepare when you go to the board, you have your own doubts and you have. It's just different at the board considering the tension and all the competitive energy. So yeah, when you go to the game, it's like quite different from what it was during the preparation.
Do you remember such a game that you went with your intuition, not with the plan?
Uh, I I'm sure a lot of games like
Okay.
that, but uh, like at least I remember lot of games where I considered doing something else than what I knew or what I thought I knew. So
Okay, I understand.
yeah, can't think of a specific.
Okay, so last questions. Speculation, I would say. 2 3 years ago, Magnus told the public that he would like to play a match against someone younger, like Alireza. Do you think he will come back to World Championship cycle if you win against Ding?
Um, well, it's still a long way. Obviously, we would all love to see Magnus back at the World Championship, but he has been pretty clear that it's not something that he finds interesting, and it makes a lot of sense. He has won everything in chess, so it's totally up to him. But I personally would love to see him back at chess, and in general, it's a treat to watch Magnus play chess.
And what is your favorite rate of classical chess? Because we have 19 minutes plus 30 seconds plus 30 minutes after something. We have also longer classical games like 7 8 hours. What is your favorite?
My favorite is probably like the proper classical with, let's say, 90 plus 30 and additional 30 minutes after move 40, or 2 hours for 40 minutes without increment, and additional time after
Okay.
move 40.
Was it annoying that you had no increment in the candidates?
No, it was not annoying. I had some experience before playing that format, and obviously you have to consider some things, but it's not that different, to be honest.
Okay.
The time scrambles are more crazy, but
I saw.
yeah, but yeah, I think
Yeah, I thought all players were a bit more nervous in time travel than in typical time
yeah,
travel.
because it's a challenge not to flag itself. So.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, thank you very much and good luck at the tournament.